Picture this. It's a chilly Saturday. The stands are half full, and your kid jogs out for warm-ups. You spot your ex across the field. Right beside them is someone new, and that someone is the coach. Your stomach drops. What do you do first? Who do you talk to? How do you keep your kids safe without making the whole season a war? Welcome to Danny's Den. Today we'll untangle that knot together, legal basics, exact words you can use, and small routines that keep your kid grounded. Let's chat. Here's the through line I want you to hold on to. Protect the child. Prefer documentation and proportionate responses. Escalate only when there's a real safety signal. Say it with me. Protect, document, proportion. That will guide every decision we talk about. First, feelings versus law. Look, it is absolutely valid to feel protective, awkward, or even angry. Those feelings matter. But from a legal perspective, two things usually control whether this becomes more than an emotional problem: access and conduct. Access is regular, unsupervised time with your child. Conduct, crossing boundaries, isolation, secrecy, sexualized behavior, or grooming-like patterns. If you have access concerns without troubling conduct, you often handle that through policies and boundaries. If you see worrying conduct, that's a safety issue, and it can trigger reporting. You might think, should I call the police right now? Short answer, not always. Here's when you should, and here's when a calm, written request will do the trick. Start with the program. Schools and leagues usually have codes of conduct, background check rules, and reporting obligations. If something feels off, ask for the policy in writing. That gives you a baseline and a record. A quick tip, write down dates and specifics right away. Who, what, when, where. Facts, not feelings. Those notes are powerful if you later need to show a pattern. Okay, now the language people actually need. If you talk to your ex, keep it short and child-centered. Try, I want to talk about what's best for our child's sense of safety at practice. I'm uncomfortable with X because of Y. Can we agree on a plan so our kid isn't put in the middle? If you need to be firmer, please do not bring them to unsupervised activities with our child. If that's a problem, we can involve the program director to find a solution. Short, focused, about the kid, not the adult. Written communication with administrators is your friend. Email creates a record. Here's a copy-ready template you can use now. Email subject: concern about supervision on date. Email body: hello, director name. I'm writing because I observed specific behavior on date time involving adult name/role and my child's first name. I'm concerned about supervision and would like to know what steps you will take to ensure safety during practices and games. Please confirm receipt and next steps. Thank you. Your name. And a short text to an ex you can copy-paste. I want our kid to feel safe at practice. Please keep partner name out of unsupervised activities with child. Happy to route logistics through the program director. If you feel safe speaking to the coach directly, say this once and keep it public. I appreciate your time with the team. For our child, please keep interactions public and during team activities only. If we need to discuss anything, let's go through the program director. That tells them you expect boundaries and creates a paper trail if ignored. A quick note on privacy. Sometimes administrators can't share personnel details. That can be frustrating. Still, they should confirm they received your concern and tell you what steps, if any, they're taking to supervise the child. If the program's response feels inadequate, that's when you elevate. On custody paperwork. If your order says anything about who can be present or about notice of new partners, use that language. If not, solid documentation is your best friend. Custody order, written communications, and a dated log of observations. Before we get to routines, a clear flag. If you witness sexualized behavior, abuse, or patterns that isolate your child from other adults, call the authorities or Child Protective Services. Safety first. Document what you saw and who was there, but do not delay reporting serious red flags. Now, practical ways to keep game day predictable for the kid. 1. Preserve rituals. Same seat, same snack, same quick playlist on the drive. 2. Increase low-key supervision. Volunteer for carpool or rotate trusted adults. 3. Ask the program for supervised handoffs so your child isn't left alone with any one adult. Quick music trick? Pick 3 songs your child loves. Play them in the same order before every practice. Sound anchors kids fast. It tells their brain, this is the routine. Even when adults shuffle, the routine stays the same. Time for a compact checklist you can use tonight. Action 1. Document. Write dates, times, who was there, and what happened. Action 2. Request the program's written policy and confirm receipt in writing. Action 3. Use a neutral, child-centered script with your ex and the program. Documents together, custody orders, your written communications, and a dated log. Remember, protect, document, proportion. A final caution. Overreacting can escalate tensions and hurt the child's experience. Start proportionate. Document. Ask questions. Request administrative action, and keep legal escalation for true safety risks. If you're unsure, talk to a local family law attorney before filing court papers. If you want the printable checklists and the templates I read, you'll find them in the show notes and on the Legal Assistance Center website. Use them to avoid in-the-moment heat and to keep everything calm and recorded. If this episode helped you feel a bit steadier, please subscribe so these weekly conversations land in your feed. For case-specific help, send me a direct message or visit the Legal Assistance Center website to book a free 30-minute consultation. I read the comments. Share your experiences and questions. Thanks for listening. Tonight, take one steady step. Document one thing you noticed. Then breathe, plan, and protect your child's routine. Let's chat.